Guys, welcome back to a new video. Today, I'm on the, well, for one, I'm videoing on my phone today because I didn't want to bring the big camera in here. But today, we're checking cameras. This is a spot up on the Oak Ridge. I don't know if I have it. Yeah, I have a video out. The video I did a little while ago, more towards the summer, of like a scouting trip in here. It's now obviously fall. Leaves have kind of fallen. I've had a camera up here for a long time. I was checking it fairly frequently. And then nothing was happening pretty much at all. Like, I wasn't even getting photos of anything. So I just was like, you know what? I'm gonna stop. And usually the photos start to pick up later into the fall, towards around this time of year. And then I didn't check it for like, I think, a month. So this camera's been up here for about a month now. And I haven't checked it. So there's the camera. I had some big deer up here a couple years ago. So I know they're up here. It's just hoping to show up. And my phone's also like 20%. So I'm going to try to make these quick and simple. So yeah. All right. Secured the bag. Chip. And trying to be a little quiet. But I think we got one other spot I'm gonna check. But hoping something shows up there. It's been a really bad season for me when it comes to getting pictures of deer. I have gotten 0 photos pretty much of shootable deer. And the one spot that I was banking on to have a good amount of deer, the coyotes have pretty much run it out. So I'm kind of just hoping something happens here at one of these other 2 spots. I don't have a stand set up here, and it's kind of a pain to get in here. So the only reason I'd come up here and hang a stand is if a big deer showed up. So we're gonna hope for the best. Okay, guys, we're at spot 2, and I just wanted to point something out to you guys. This here is exactly what these deer are feeding on, and what I look for around where I hunt, because we don't really have egg fields, corn fields, bean fields, things like that. Those right there are exactly what we look for when it comes to deer hunting around me. Acorns. Big, great big acorns. And as you can see above me, there's oaks all over. I'm actually gonna be, I think, moving this camera where it is. But I'm also kind of like, maybe I don't. Part of me is like, it's in a really good spot. It's right on the edge of like, look at this. It's kind of hard to tell. Like, look at the ground. It's covered in acorns. Anyway, sorry. It's right on the edge of a big ravine. So those bucks are using that as their travel. But also, there's, in the rut down that way, big doe bedding. Every year I've hunted this spot, never ever did we see mature bucks coming out from down there. This is actually one of the rubs from last year, possibly. But anyway, sorry. This is actually one of the spots I was thinking of in here. Looks really good in here. But anyways, we've never had mature bucks come out of there. There's another possible old scrape. Rub, sorry, not scrape. They never came out of there. So they always came from up here down. We're just on a big, huge hill, basically. And they've always basically come down the hill that way to where we normally sat. And kind of, I'm slightly looking around at the same time here. Blah. So like this, leaf went down my shirt or something. This looks really good, personally. This looks really good. Yeah. I might move the camera here. There is a house right over there, but it's not far. It's too far, but this is really good. I like this opening. You can put, we probably bait this spot, so we probably put the corn pile over here, but this looks really good. I like this a lot. I don't see possibly a trail in here. Ooh, vines. But yeah, this looks really good. I like this. Anyways, as I was saying, so I brought my camera up here, and also partially early in the season where I hunt, we don't get photos of deer, let alone mature bucks really ever, at all really. They don't show up. We don't get them on camera. We only get them on camera once it turns into like fall, like now and towards the rut and later in the season. So it kind of sucks, but I'm walking down the camera now. I had a little bit of a detour there because of I got sidetracked with looking at that spot. But I just kind of walked up here one day and whoa, saw what it looked like, and I was like, dude, this looks really good. And so my camera right down here, but as you can see, this is also, I was originally like put my camera there and was like, I'm just gonna hunt over here like this. Camera is like right over there, right here on a tree over there, and then they come across here. The ravine is down there. But this is more deer bedding in here. These are all super short pines. I'm gonna try to be quiet now, but somewhere along here, yeah, right there, old rub right there. That's a little tip for you guys, is if when you're scouting and you see like old deer sign, like old rubs and scrapes, that's good. You want that. So here's the camera, by the way. That's a good sign. Most of the time, if a buck puts a scrape there, he's gonna come back, one, use that scrape, or two, do another scrape in a very close vicinity. So, just a little tip. I'm gonna deal with this camera, and then catch back up with you guys. All right, guys, got that situated. Just wanted to show you this rub one more time. Look at that. That's an older rub. It's a good year. I think it's for sure a year old, but not a little older. But I think we're bound to have good deer come out of here at some point. Like I said, I'm gonna probably end up start baiting this spot here soon. Just because one, this spot always produces good deer. I just have to figure out if I want to go back down that way towards the crabapple tree. Like I showed you in the past video of me hiking around back here when I ended up moving that camera, or want to stay up here. And part of me wants to find a trail they use and then hunt it. Like I just want to find that one trail they use a good amount, or a trail they are using a good amount, set up on it. But that opening I showed you earlier, like that's another thing. Like I really like that, and I think they ought to be using that at some point for me. But like, you gotta just look at the ground. Look at all this. Acorns. Crazy. And one thing I did not get this fall that I wish I did was a fall turkey tag. Because back here in the fall, there's a lot of turkeys. So usually we try to get them. Get a tag, try to get one. But Anyways, like I said, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Keep thinking about it, what I think is a better option, and go from there. Sorry, I thought I saw a trail. And keep you guys posted. And if I see anything on camera, I will let you guys know. So, we'll see you guys in a sec. We got them, boys. We got them. Looky here. Looky here, boys. Oh, buddy. That's a good deer. Really good mass. Really good mass. I can play the video too here for you guys. I'll just play the video for you. That deer's got a big body too. That's an old deer. Sorry about that. Hold on. Sorry about that. Dog went a little nuts. But that deer's got a good frame on it. Really crazy split on that right side. He showed up on the camera also like really early in the photo. I got like no pictures, by the way. This is also him, I believe. Look at the size of this deer's body. Like, that deer's body's huge. That's a 5-year-old deer. 5-year-old plus. That's a big deer. Old deer. And then, of course, you've got videos like this that you just love to see. Ready, ready, ready. And then there's that. And I'll replay it for you. Deer, coyote.